we are going to call this classifying them. Classifying them. Classifying them. In other words, putting them in categories or naming them really is the way that we talk about it. And there's two ways that we're going to do this. We are going to classify triangles by their sides, and we're going to classify triangles by their angles. Now, if you think about a triangle, and you think about a triangle sides, first of all, they have three sides, right? That's not anything new. What three different possibilities with their sides, when you talk about their sides, could you have? Let me give you one, and then you'll probably be able to give me another one. When you have a triangle, you could have all three sides equal. Okay? And in math, when we want to show that lines are equal, you put the same slash in them. Like this has one slash, that just kind of tells you that they're equal. All equal sides. That is one possibility. Anybody know what the name of a triangle that has all equal sides is? It almost sounds like what it is there. Alex?
Equilateral?
It is equilateral. It's an equilateral triangle. All sides are equal. Okay. What would be another possibility? If not all the sides are equal, then what else could happen? You could have, Maggie Durden, what else could you have?
For sides.
For sides. I said there's three different possibilities with sides. One triangle means that they could all be equal.
When like two of them are
Two of them could be equal. See, now we're catching on. Like this. Here's two equal sides, but this side's not equal. Two equal sides. Anybody know what two equal sides is? Is that a hidden look in their book? Sammy? Brooke? Yes, isosceles.
Isosceles.
Isosceles triangle. Okay, so we've got a triangle that has two equal sides, a triangle that has three equal sides, and the last possibility is what? Brooke Collin? Yeah, which is what? How many equal sides?
Three.
None. We already had three equal sides.
All three sides of the scale.
No equal sides. A no equal side triangle is called scalene. So you need to know those three different types of triangles: an equilateral, an isosceles, and a scalene triangle. And again, the book shows you, you're not guessing at these. You're not saying, I know or I looked at this and it looks like they're equal. They will give you little slash marks here or there or whoever. This one doesn't have any, so it's scalene. Now, there are also three different triangles we can do by their angles. And the first one's a pretty simple one. If your triangle has a right angle in it, a 90-degree angle in it, that wasn't the best. Somebody said it. What type of triangle? If it has one 90-degree angle, if it has a 90-degree angle in it, it is called a right triangle. Okay. Our other possibilities are it has one obtuse angle in it. We talked about obtuse means bigger than 90 degrees like this. If it has one obtuse angle in it, I know it's going to be hard for you to figure this one out. One obtuse angle, guess what that's called? An obtuse triangle. And then the other choice is to have all acute angles. And if it's all acute, then it is an acute triangle. Okay. What about if a triangle would have two obtuse angles in it? What do you suppose it's called? Nope. Somebody draw me a triangle that has two obtuse angles in it. Yeah. What about a triangle that has two 90-degree angles in it? Can't have that either. That's why there's no choices for that. Okay. A couple interesting things to know about triangles is, oh, we talked about, maybe we don't. Have we talked about degrees yet? Probably not. We haven't talked about degrees. All right, so let me give you a triangle here. If I asked you to classify this triangle by its angles, that triangle, based on its angles, would be called a, Ryan? That would be by its sides. That's where you gotta be careful. By its angles, your choice is either that right triangle, the acute triangle, or the obtuse. Those are the ones by angles. In which case you're gonna say, Kaylin, it is? This is definitely an acute triangle. Now, if I asked you to do it by its sides, sorry. Now, Ryan, because we're talking sides, it has two equal sides, so it is isosceles. And that's what you have to be careful with, kids. On the quiz, make sure you're not just jumping the gun thinking you know what it is. Make sure you take a look in your notes. How about this one? This one here, by its sides. What is that triangle by its sides? Alex?
Scalene.
Correct, scalene. By its angles? By its angles, Logan?
Obtuse.
It is obtuse. Okay. That's a who? Did I spell something wrong? So right here?
Yeah.
Isosceles? Yeah, I always spell those wrong. Did I spell it wrong in the last one too? Yes, I did. Isosceles. Yeah, we'll go the first time. How about this one? If I said to just give me both names for that triangle, what two names could you use for that triangle? You could say, Madison. It is very good. By its angles, it's a right triangle. And by its sides, it is a, Kayleen?
An equilateral.
Nope, it'd have to have another slash over here if it says equilateral. Only got two, so it is isosceles. So it's a right isosceles triangle. So be very careful when they ask you those questions that you answer the one they ask. What about if they ask you to draw a right triangle? Just a little helpful hint for you there. What do you suppose, if you're asked to draw a right triangle, what do you think you should draw first? Sammy?
The right side.
The right angle. Because it doesn't matter, it doesn't say it's an isosceles or whatever, so you can draw whatever other kind of triangle you want. But always start with the right angle, and as long as you have that, you've done the requirements. Okay? if you're drawing an or let's say you have to draw a equilateral triangle. Okay, and it's pretty tough to get one exactly perfect. If they ask you to draw an equilateral triangle, do the best you can, but what do you need to do? You need to put those slash marks in there because that tells whoever's looking at it that those lines are equal. Even though yours might not look exactly equal, that you can say that's what I meant to draw. Because it's pretty tough. Even with a ruler, it's very difficult to sit there and try to figure out the exact angle that those would be. So those are some helpful little hints that I'm sure you will all